Ever since the Korean War of the 1950s, North Korea has been among the top most infamous countries in the world. After the war, the country completely isolated itself from the rest of the world, and a buffer zone between North Korea and South Korea was introduced. The buffer, also known as the Korean Demilitarized Zone, is 160 miles long and about 2.5 miles wide, and is almost entirely covered in landmines. North Korea is so focused on keeping itself isolated that it has the second largest army in the world, always ready to either go to war or prevent anyone from invading. If that didn't tickle your mind, find out more about North Korea with these 10 fascinating facts. But before we get to that, make sure you click the bell icon for more notifications and subscribe to the channel. The founder of North Korea. North Korea was founded by Kim Il-sung, who was the first leader and the creator of Juche, known to the world as self-reliance. This self-reliance was implemented so that the country would remove itself from the rest of the world, both economically and diplomatically. North Korea is so adamant about this rule that they will refuse any help, even if its citizens were starving to death. The founder's son. The second ruler in the line was Kim Jong-il, the son of the founder. Kim is the holder of many incredible feats, such as getting a perfect score when he first played bowling. All that time he sunk 11 holes in one, and it was his first time playing golf. The founder's grandson. Over the last 7 decades, the country has been ruled by 3 generations of the same family. The grandson of the founder, Kim Jong-un, came to power 9 years ago, right after his father, Kim Jong-il, died. Kim Jong-un, now 36, is keeping the family's tradition of brutal dictatorship. Prison camps. North Korea is home to many prison camps, which house anywhere between 150,000 and 200,000 North Koreans. According to the South Korean government and Human Rights Watch, each of these camps is surrounded by an electric fence. People who commit political crimes, which are basically anything that the country's leader deems as such, go to the worst camps. Not only that, but their near and extended family members are taken to the camp as well. A 2011 report from Amnesty International showed that as many as 40% of prisoners died from malnutrition. Most of them are mining, logging, and doing agricultural work with bare hands or rudimentary tools in extreme conditions. You can't go crazy with hair. The country has a list of available haircuts for men and women, 28 in total. For example, women who aren't married must have short hair, but married women have a few more options. Young men can't have hair longer than 2 inches or 5 centimeters, but older men can go crazy and have super long hair, which can't exceed 7 centimeters. No favorite TV channels. Not only is North Korea physically excluded from the rest of the world, but their media is not allowed to show anything about the world either. The few TV channels they have are all tuned to the same programming, which is controlled by the government. The country's citizens have very little idea of what's going on in the rest of the world, besides what the country tells them, which in most cases is far from the truth. North Korea violated many international laws. Since the 1950s, North Korea has violated many international laws, including conducting nuclear tests. The last 2 major violations took place in 2016, when they tested hydrogen bombs. Or at least, that's what they claim it was. NATO believes that North Korea has an arsenal of nuclear weapons. They're just not sure how big it is. Non-existent film industry. In 1978, as an attempt to improve the film industry in North Korea, the country's agents kidnapped South Korean film director Shin Sang-ok and his wife Cho Eun-hui. Even though the couple made dozens of films, North Korea's attempt to create a film industry failed, and the couple managed to escape the country in 1986. Exporting goods. Although North Korea is very strict about foreign policies, they do export a lot to Japan and every other country that is willing to buy counterfeit pharmaceuticals, narcotics, cigarettes, and US bills. They also sell small arms and missile parts to various rogue nations and terror groups. Network of informants. As you might have guessed by the many prison camps, North Korea is very keen on punishing people. They have a huge network of informants who keep track of people and make sure that no one breaks the law. The informants even do random spot checks to see how long someone's hair is, and if they do find someone whose haircut is overdue, they are sent to the prison camp, along with their family. Did you know any of these facts about North Korea? Do you want to learn more? Share your thoughts in the comment section below and make sure you click the bell icon and subscribe to the channel.
We'll show you everything worth knowing.